Oh, champ, it's not looking good for NBA Ben 10, who is right now on life support in a coma, suffered from 2 heart attacks, according to sources, champ. Yeah, NBA Ben 10 might not make it, gang. Alright, AllStar Jr's shooting towards NBA Ben 10 with NBA Ben 10's own weapon could very well cost him his life right now because he is suffering in a coma, champs. Salute to Seti Nash, alright, who's giving us this update and all that, who has been in communication with people close to NBA Ben 10. Apparently, NBA Ben 10 ain't gonna make it. Now, I seen some glazers in the last stream or in my comments saying, oh, how do you know this? Oh, stop calling AllStar Jr a demon. Nigga, I said AllStar Jr is a goddamn demon and ain't nothing you can do about it, by the way. Yeah, and guess what? NBA Ben 10 might not make it, so get even more mad, champ. Yeah, get angry. I don't really give a damn. And you're broke. Like, very, very broke. Let's get on with the content, man. Up these lights. Come on.
Y'all want to know why the defensive player of 2026 is wearing this shirt? Had to shoot to the D and get some new ice because my man's Ben 10 took some of my stuff to the hospital with him. But I want y'all to pay attention to this. See how I zoomed in? I unplugged that BA in. Yeah, there's a reason behind that. Thought he was mob ties till I shot his ass a few times. And got cats who done fake died and acting like they the true tough guys of the world while they fake crashing out online. Roll it. Walking dead. Well, guess who ain't walking? Welcome to the real world. Make Instagram posts because they scared of their death. B, that's how you put insurance on yourself. But bruh, wasn't you the one that put this up post about yourself? F need to hurry up. I'm tired of waiting on this shit. It's called Sunday Funds Day. Funds. That's what, 5 words? So since it's 5 words, we gonna put $5 in your account. As soon as you hit that QR code, you.
Hold on, we not doing this.
It is what it is. September. Yeah. Remember when that cop had said this right here?
Altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. And they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight. And they're beating this guy pretty bad. They got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time. But he got it out and started shooting randomly. Ends up hitting 2 people. Those are our 2 victims. Not certain if these are the same ones that were trying to rip off his necklaces or not. Again, investigation's just now starting, but investigators are going to get over here and try to figure out exactly how that occurred. We got some folks on the scene that are talking to us. We got some good video. So that's where we are right now.
Oh, so that was Dead End Ron and NBA Ben 10, who both got clapped. Because I remember when the situation first got aired, they was saying it was Dead End Ron, NBA Ben 10, who end up getting hit. Alright, this is from AllStar Jr, who they were trying to rob. People say that this was orchestrated by none other than the great J Prince Jr. Yeah, that's what he said did it. And the reason why J Prince Jr. had an issue with AllStar Jr. was over some buns. Can you believe that? Another person might be going over some cheeks or buns. So somebody had to get clapped over some cheeks. Ain't that crazy? That's like a double entendre, right? Like clapped over buns. It's kind of crazy. Let's continue.
Time to break the news. It is time to break the news. That boy Ben 10 is in a coma. Yeah, he paralyzed for sure. But here's the part where only a certain few know. And it's only because they team is chatty patty, right? That boy had 2 heart attacks since he been in. He died twice in that hospital bed. That's why his mama was saying, be covered over the blood of Jesus. Because youngin is on his way out. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. His team don't expect him to make it the next week. Just going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest.
Oh, champ. Listen, man. Check this out, right? Here's the craziest part about this. You try to commit a robbery with somebody else. Y'all both get clapped. And you are about to lose your life. Oh, champ. Bro, this gotta be the worst backfiring of a robbery of all time when it comes to rappers. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta get to some comments, though. We gotta get to some comments. Salute to Uncle Dut. He says, we not doing that. We not doing that. Stino says, what did you say, champ? Did you say it? I heard you, champ. I heard you, champ. Super Big Belly says, story old as Tom. And thus has the fact that they let AllStar Jr. leave lets me know that he's going to skate on this one 1,000% because we know that there are staying your ground rules in Texas and you can carry that blick whether you are registered or unregistered. Doesn't matter, champ. But let's continue.
So if you hear me say or hear somebody else say, breaking news, Ben 10 is dead. Yeah, it's going to be true. Because at the end of the day, he done died twice already. What's going on in his body is rejected the blood, so the blood transfusions ain't going well. What's going on is he was hanging on by a thread anyways. That boy wasn't all the way there when they picked him up, when they scooped him up. He wasn't all the way there. Now, here's the crazier part, and I want y'all to understand I am not trying to cause any harm when I say this. I'm just understanding that dumb is what dumb does. What I mean, P. Youngin, you on there talking shit to JR, right? All right. You're JR, nigga. Ain't it a blessing? So I wanna try to understand you. Ben 10 wasn't doing shit that night. He was chilling. Sleeping on O3 couch. OG3 couch, right? Okay. Then you get a call. Hey, man, I'm finna go this and this and that, right? These dummies who ain't even from H-Town, y'all from Baton Rouge, they decide that, you know what? Let's go rock with him. Ben 10 crashes out the most. The most aggressive person there is Ben 10. He hitting with the wop, 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 wop. Hitting with everything. Kicking on him. Just trying to understand something. Snatching chains and trying to...
Mind you, this is over cheeks that J. Prince Jr. is mad about. Did I tell y'all that? This is over buns. So do we hold J. Prince Jr. accountable for putting a battery in the crash out's back or nah? Yay or nay, gang? I don't know. Are we holding them accountable? Or do we hold the crash outs accountable for their stupidity? I don't give a damn about how who feels, champ. Let's be honest about the situation. Ben 10 effed around and found out, so did that Enron. Yay or nay? Am I lying? I don't care. I don't care. We don't care, man. Let's continue. Go ahead.
Off of him and all that. It ain't going. His jewelry is actually real. So, you know, that's a little difficult. But I'm trying to understand something. You do know it is 1,000,000% James Prince Jr.'s fault that Ben 10 got shot, right? In the end of that video, if you go listen, James Prince Jr. says, get the gun, get the gun, get the gun.
Whoa. Oh, Che, I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's kind of police-like. I wasn't looking at all, Che. I wasn't looking that hard, Chip. I wasn't looking that hard, bro. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to hear about who said it. I really wasn't giving a damn. But you about to make it very evident that somebody might be going to jail. But I don't even think that. I don't even think that anything gonna happen to Jay Prince Jr. To be honest, Jay Prince Jr. just be in some real nasty situations most of the time, right? Cowboys hater says he got that bit and still acting G weird as F. The old man better get his son. Issues starting to add up. Well, Jay Prince is an old man. I don't think Jay Prince can control Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince is just doing whatever the hell he does, man. Billy Ware Jr. says, damn, show a man going upstairs for female buns. That's nasty work. Won't be the first time and damn sure will not be the last. We done seen this movie before, haven't we, champ? A couple times. More than a couple, actually. Kenny Mack says, P is a man's quickest downfall. Not mine, champ. Not mine. Yo, said he just did some real police work. I ain't gonna lie. Even though Jay Prince Jr. will not be charged, this is still kind of police work. I don't care. I seen the footage quite a few times. I didn't hear Jay Prince Jr. say that, but I guess he was trying to help out your boy Ben 10, but Ben 10 can't help himself now, can he, champ? Well, let's proceed.
So I'm asking you, when JR grabbed a gun because this dummy said get the gun, he alerted everybody it was a gun on the ground. JR didn't have a gun on him. Don't you think that if JR had a gun on him, he would have been shot it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to understand something. James Prince Jr. is the reason y'all pulled up. James Prince Jr. is the reason it went down. James Prince Jr. alerted everybody there's a gun on the ground, but you mad at the dude who shot your homeboy. No, y'all scared of James Prince Jr. Y'all scared of mob ties. I get it.
I don't know why you scared. The rest of Houston ain't scared. Yo, listen, if you've been to Houston, if you know anybody in Houston, you know that these guys do not hold that much weight in Houston. This is an old tale, champ. They do not hold weight in Houston like that anymore, champ. There was once upon a time and the mob ties was having a very prestigious street run and had the people in fear, was once boogeymen, but all boogeymen must perish eventually, champ. Other people come around, you get old, you're no longer this spooky character you once were, champ. It's only for a limited time. The boogeyman comes and goes, champ. Last I checked, mob ties wasn't the craziest individuals in the H-Town area. There's a lot of people that's crazy in H-Town, champ. It's not just those guys, okay? But this is nasty work. Now, Vance in the chat says, what the F? Buns is crazy. Well, yeah, it was over some cheekage. Word. Yeah, the nigga was mad. So the nigga Jay Prince Jr. mad at AllStar Jr. over some female stuff. That ass. Uncle Dust says, Ben 10, I'll beat him up on behalf of those cheeks for you. Yo, that's what happened. So Jay Prince Jr. put a battery in his back and said, hey, man. He clapped this little stripper chick that I liked, and I didn't get to clap yet. Can you do something? Can you take his chain for me, please? Like, so you taking back feeds for Bunter? You want a chain snatch for another man's cheek usage? Is that right, champ? Do you see where you're at now, champ? Do you? Well, you can't see it all. Actually, my bad, champ. I didn't mean to say that. You can't see it all. Let's continue.
I get it. That's why y'all had to jump, buddy. You know, if it was me and mine, let's say I'm cooling. I'm in H-Town anyways. I don't really give a shit. But I'm chilling. And I got a homeboy who say, Nash, man, I'm finna go do this to this person, man. I gotta go check him real quick, bro. I need you to run with me. I don't know if he got people with him and all that, because I'm pretty sure he had to say something like that, right? And he says, yo, come roll with me. I say, all right, cool. My youngin, he trained to go. He TGT, right? Trained to go. And we get there, And the person who called me up there to make sure everything was gonna be cool, he called him the B word. Ben 10 didn't get called the B word. 3 didn't get called the B word. None of that. James Prince Jr. got called the B word. And James Prince Jr. didn't let off one punch. He ain't a push or a spit. They ain't do.
He ain't lying about that. We seen the footage. Jay Prince Jr. just was standing there, just looking, walking up, walking back. Jay Prince Jr. didn't put a hand on nobody, champ. Now, let's just say Jay Prince Jr. did. Guess what? We be having a completely different conversation. Maybe because, guess what? Jay Prince Jr. would have also been joining your boy NBA Ben 10 in that goddamn coma. Facts. I ain't gonna lie. Because if he did, then we would also see Jay Prince Jr. in possible critical condition. But he didn't get hit. He didn't get touched. And guess what? Your boy AllStar Jr. got a hold of goddamn NBA Ben 10's grippy. His blick. And then all hell broke loose after that. Then Ron, the friend of NBA Ben 10 affiliated with the NBA camp, also gets clapped in the process, but he appears to be in stable condition from what I was seeing. And now Ben 10, 2 heart attacks, in a coma, and might not make it. More than likely might not make it. This is not a him, man. Man, it's been a rough week. Not gonna lie. But yeah, Ben 10 might not make it. So you literally crashed out over another man's buns, right? And now you might not make it. This is the nastiest backfiring of all time. Not gonna lie, but let's continue.
Nothing. Me. Just me. I don't give a damn you got a knee brace on or not. If you got a knee brace on, that means it's supporting me supposed to be good. Which means you supposed to squabble. You ain't lay a single finger on that man. You ain't boop. You ain't do nothing. See, me, I would have been like, hold on, we ain't finna do shit. He just called you a bitch.
So, again, I said this in the very beginning that Jay Prince Jr. used these guys to do his dirty work, and it didn't turn out well, man. You used some dudes who didn't know that they was gonna get their blick taken from them and used against them in the process of this failed robbery. Big Sis God says that's the YN saying he needs his own state for unaliving people. Apparently that's the same guy I keep seeing these comments about, bro, wishing for a state where people can delete each other. Well, champ, you definitely made that happen. Instead, you got yourself deleted while trying to steal a chain, gang. I ain't gonna lie. 730 said he needs to swap that NY hat for NYPD hat. Maybe. Or he could join the Georgia State Patrol hat because he's out there in GA. So Georgia State Patrol might be in his, something he wants to do later. You know what I'm saying? Jama says Wabi should be mad with 10 and Jay Prince Jr. for sending them. He might just disown them. Wabi didn't send 10, so therefore this war might begin with Prince Jr. if Ben 10 is deleted or paralyzed. Well, he's definitely paralyzed already. They said that he was paralyzed. He'll never walk again, but at this point, he won't talk again or breathe again either because he is on life support. All right? That's what they're saying. Queen of Topic says all of this is crazy because not only is he paralyzed in a coma and clinging to life, but if he make it, he's going to prison in a wheelchair. Champ, this is a lose-lose situation. This is a lose-lose situation. Severe Farm says, yeah, Ben 10 said that dumb-ish they don't need a state to delete when they all can turn up in hell in prison. Yeah, so the guy's already a lunatic off rip, right? He's already crazy. Something's wrong with him. You know what I mean? Dud says, I'm sorry, ain't no stable condition messing with me. Jonathan Wachowski. Yo, listen. At this point, it's over. You feel me? Ain't nothing you can do. Is Jay Prince Jr. a sucker? I mean, sure, you could say that. I'm not the biggest fan of Jay Prince Jr. My damn self. I'm sure most of y'all are not either. So, what did Kenny say? You're trying to be like senior, but you not him and all that? Yeah. That part, Chin. That part. Let's continue.
He disrespected James Prince Jr. He didn't disrespect y'all. He disrespect JPJ. and JPJ ain't swing, that man would have left. Or bare minimum, we would have beat him up, and then we would have got back with JPJ. Hey, you gotta run a fade, bro. Hell nah. Nah, bruh. That was on you. Either we gonna wreck him or we gonna wreck you. Somebody getting wrecked. Flat out. See, this the problem with all these tough ass dudes. P. Youngin, right? You got all this fake ass static, fake ass smoke and all this shit. So now when JR pull up, 10 thick, 12 thick, I guarantee you don't pop out. I seen how NLE Chopper made your people tuck their tail. Y'all pulled up on them just to pull out what, phones and shit?
Yo, P. Youngin just needed to shut up. So P. Youngin is the artist that's under NBA Youngboy that Youngboy signed when bro was 15. He ain't 15 no more, by the way. But P. Youngin talking about they going, that AllStar Jr. is gonna be a dead man and what have you, right? For what? What is he gonna be a dead man for? Because he defended himself against your people trying to rob him? That doesn't make any sense. So P. Youngin is a bozo. He said that earlier today. We covered that. P. Youngin is a bozo. P. Youngin, listen, just put what you can towards the funeral if there is a funeral. Listen, and hope that maybe some way, somehow, that Ben 10 makes it out alive, even though his likelihood is very, very unlikely. He most likely will not recover from this. 2 heart attacks is crazy, and being on life support, being in a coma is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie. What can you do here? Saying you're gonna attack the person who defended himself is nasty work, gang. Nasty. Let's continue.
Y'all be tough when it's girls. Y'all be tough when y'all in numbers. Y'all niggas ain't tough, bruh. I don't play a tough guy role, so I don't really give a shit. Some of y'all gonna get on here and be like, yeah, Nash, you think you tough. Every single live stream, I tell y'all, I'm not tough at all. The tough guys get killed. So
I'm not gonna lie, but the people that wanna see, everybody who tries to do too much always get violated. Drakeo the Ruler, another one. Yeah, the Drakeo the Ruler was bugging. The nigga tried to take on 100 niggas and got folded. Yeah, you can't be too tough. Like, you gotta pick and choose your battles. Some battles is not winnable. You gotta, you gotta know when to go in and when not to. Now, don't be a sucker, but when you outnumbered, that's not a sucker move. That's a smart move. Don't be trying to overdo it. It's just 100 niggas. I'm taking on all of y'all. Nigga, you're not gonna make it. You're not 1,000 niggas versus a goddamn gorilla. Nigga, the gorilla ain't gonna make it neither. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, bro. Be for real, man. Be realistic. Do simple math. Simple math, champ here. You can't face 100 niggas and expect to win. Now, this situation was a very rare situation where the victim became the victimizer. This is where the victim transformed and evolved into the victimizer, champ. This victim quickly turned into the predator out of nowhere, champ. It's quick. It's very quick how the whole role shifted. You went from nearly being victimized to becoming the one doing the victimizing, champ. Very quickly, champ. And you was getting hands and feet put on you, but some way, somehow you managed to attain that blick. And then things went very sour, and now the initial crash out is about to go see takeoff very soon, champ. Ain't that crazy? Kinda wild on the same week that Offset gets clapped. Wild as hell. And J Prince Jr. was there for it. Ain't that crazy? Sometimes things just be happening. It be like deja vu and all that. You know how, But let's continue, man.
Oh, nah, bro. But yeah, breaking news. That boy in a coma. Been in a coma. Oh, this person was on FaceTime with him. Yeah, bruh. We done been in FaceTimes with people who was unresponsive. I done talked to people that was dead in a hospital bed. Or dying, pardon me. Yeah, y'all, like, his team is trying to fake y'all out because they praying for a miracle. And I hope he don't die. Let me put this one all the way there. I hope that the miracle does happen. I don't want to see Ben 10 dead. I get on the internet, said, but
Ben 10 wanted to see Ben 10 get deleted. Let's be for real. Don't wish. Listen, the man is not wishing any deletion on nobody but the goddamn PDFs that roam this earth. Alright, all of the predators. I wish those guys the ultimate deletion and dirt naps of a lifetime, respectfully. I do wish bad things for those types of individuals. However, for this gentleman, I'm not wishing him to have a dirt nap at all. At all. We're not wishing no dirt naps on anyone, Chip. However, sometimes things are inevitable. Ain't that right, gang? We just gotta be real about the situation. Some things just inevitable. We can't control these things, and people put themselves in very nasty positions. Like this one. This is a nasty position. He's accountable. He decided to crash out for J Prince Jr. over J Prince Jr.'s buns. And I don't mean his actual buns. I mean some cheeks of a shorty's buns. You crashed out because another man wanted some box is also nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. You just gotta be real, gang. But let's continue. Hold on.
bunch of crazy shit and everything like that, but that's still somebody's child. He was only being a tough ass follower. So, mob ties, y'all need to pay for that funeral. And
Nigga, they probably ain't even gonna pay for that funeral, man. Come on, you already know how these niggas move. Funeral? You think J Prince's budget is gonna... You think his strip club budget is going towards that funeral? Listen, champ. No. I'd be very shocked if J Prince Jr. was to use his money for the crash out that he didn't intend on possibly losing his life. I don't think he intends on putting any money forth towards this guy's funeral, if there is one at all. At all, we don't know. We don't. Nigga, that money going towards escort services, strip clubs, things like that. More buns, and more buns, champ. See, the box he's paying for ain't gonna be a pine one, by the way. Just so we're clear, the box he paying for ain't pine, champ. Alright? And I don't think that whatever box he gets, I don't think that shorty uses pine sol either, but I'm just saying. I'm just being realistic here, champ. Alright? But let's continue.
better hope the police don't come through and figure out the reason why. Because the cop was so damn dumb that he slipped up and kind of let y'all know he was in an investigative form, and he wasn't supposed to do that. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this.
Hey, salute to Seti Nash, the biggest rat with dreadlocks and all that. Salute to you, champ. Subscribe to him if you want. It's up to you, champ. We get Seti Nash giving some news and all that. Apparently he had a conversation with someone very close to Ben 10 and all that. The guy then had 2 goddamn heart attacks, in a coma. His chances of making it is very unlikely. But listen, hopefully a miracle can happen. But I don't know, do miracles come for those who want to be demons? I don't know, champ. I guess we'll see, man. Hopefully for him he can pull through, which will be miraculous. But he's also paralyzed, so yeah, man. We gonna see, man. And if he is paralyzed, he's also gonna go to jail for committing a crime. By the way, and the moral of this story is, stop trying to crash out for niggas over buns. Cause what are we doing, man? You crashing out because of another nigga's problem with a shorty, or somebody smashing a shorty that he wanted to smash. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but listen, gang, y'all do the man a favor. If you ain't hit that like button, I need y'all to hit the like, that ass. Hit that like button. Get these likes up. Alright, when the video is done, I need you to make sure you hit the hype button as well. Helps the channel in a major way. If you are brand new to the man's channel, you need to make sure you hit that subscribe button now, champ. ASAP. Hit the subscribe button, turn all the notification bells on to get all of the man's updates. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Mob Donnie. And you rocking with the town favorite Showface News is Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody all times. I'm out of here, gang. Salute.